Okay everybody, today we're going to take a quick look at Zoom and how to find some short setups. We are going to use Fibonacci extensions and the VWAP, and we're looking at a 5-day 10-minute chart. It's Friday, September 11th, 2020. So first of all, what I'd like to do is find a low to high swing. So I'm going to go back to here, and here looks like a nice low to high swing. So I'm going to use this as my measurement. I'm going to use a Fibonacci extension to measure this distance, and then I'm going to project it off of this low. So end of the day Thursday, we're going to look at that. Now that we've got our low to high swing, we're going to take a closer look at this. So pretty plain to see, from this swing low we get to 100% of this Fibonacci extension. So we make 100% of our previous low to high swing. But we do not hang out here. In fact, the instant we tag this upper 100% band, we start to go down fast. But that is a pretty big fall in that 10 minutes. So if you're going long here, you'd want to make sure you probably cover some profits on the way up. I like to cover here, here, and here if I can. But we're looking at short setups today. So what would want to make you take a short position off of this? We had a 5.72% move to the downside. So it would have been favorable to capture some returns off of that move. So how would you have found a short setup for one? Well, you can see you've made 100% of your previous upward move and you're starting to come down. So does that mean you want it to go short here because you think it's going to go all the way down? No, you'd want it to spike back up again and try and short off one of these highs. So you want to put things on your checklist when you're shorting so you can enter into a trade and have a lot of things in your favor. So what we have here is the VWAP rejecting price action. VWAP's also trending down. Those are two things you have in your favor. The 50-day moving average is rejecting price action and was kind of heading up here for a bit. Now it's starting to roll over and trend down along with the VWAP. Also, once you've reached your 100% band of your Fibonacci extension, then off that next swing low, you want to adjust your Fibonacci extension. So if we activate this drawing and project this low to high swing off of this lowest point, you can see you fail to break or close above that 282 for 3 or 4 10-minute candles before the VWAP starts rejecting price action. So this here would have been a good indication. We're not breaking above the 282, we're not closing above the 282, and this happens again and again and again with 3 blue candles and 2 red candles plus a red hammer. So somewhere in this 30-40 minute period, you would have wanted to get into a short position. You can see an inverted hammer here where we push up but sell off and close below. Could have started a position there and you might have confirmed it on this red candle, and this red hammer you could add to your position. So how do you know when to close your position? Let's remove that and we'll just do the inverse here. We'll take a high to low swing and then we'll just project it off that next high. I'm going to turn this purple just to keep things orderly. That's what I like to do. So purple Fibonacci extensions mean downward movements, and you can see here we make 161.8% of this downward move. So our downward swings are getting bigger. Okay, you can see here we kind of reach the 100% extension, start to push up, and then sell off again. So usually when you reach the 100% extension, you activate your Fibonacci extension just like before, and instead of moving it off the low, this time we'll move it off the high. So you can see we make 100% again of our previous downward move. So maybe you closed some on the 100% extension here, waited for the failed push up, added or opened another short position here, and tried to close some on the way down. 282, 618, and maybe somewhere around the 100. So that would have been two great short plays you could have found through a failed 282 extension. You have downward facing VWAP rejecting price action, a series of lower highs, and VWAP and 50-day moving average rejecting price action. So that's pretty standard stuff. That's how I find all my short positions. Middle band of the VWAP is all I use if that interests you, and an orange dotted 50-day moving average line. Anyways, that's how I find short setups. I hope this helps, and have a good weekend.